everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I will be doing a fragrance haul. I just love doing fragrance hauls. I love watching fragrance hauls. I'm just obsessed with fragrance hauls, can you tell? Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lala. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. It means the world to me. I love you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and activate that notification bell. And without further ado, let's jump right into this haul. I just wanted to mention one more thing. I'm getting very close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. Yay, I'm pumped about that. Thank you guys for helping me make that happen. And as a thank you to all of you, I will be doing a giveaway, which I will be announcing once I hit the 10,000 subscribers. The first thing I wanted to talk about was a care package that was sent to me by Frances from Happiness Sparkles. I love Frances. She is an amazing person. She has a heart of gold. She's beautiful inside and out. She's such a special and amazing person. And she knit me this hat. How nice is this? How beautiful. This is such an amazing quality. And it has the pom-pom on top. I love this. And she said this will keep me warm in the winter months. Thank you, Frances. I really, really appreciate you. And I love that you knit this for me. She does sell these hats. And I'm going to post a link to that down below so you guys can check it out. Here's a funny story. So this came with some paper and plastic inside, and I had thought it was to keep the shape of the hat because I know stores and boutiques do that. So when I felt that inside, I didn't bother taking it out because I knew that I would put this in the closet and I wanted it to stay preserved and nice until I'm ready to wear it in the fall and winter. So a few days later, Frances DMs me and she's like, "So what did you think of the fragrance samples?" And I'm like, "What fragrance samples?" And then it dawned on me that they must have been inside this hat. So I got the hat, I took it out, and sure enough, it was wrapped up securely so that it doesn't break and go everywhere. And she sent me such nice samples. She sent me this beautiful decant. It's a travel spray of Elizabethan Rose by Penhaligons. And I have been wanting to try this one for the longest time, and it's so beautiful. It's a green rose, just undescribably beautiful. It's a fresh green rose. It completely caught me by surprise. Not what I thought it would smell like, but I love it nonetheless. I love the scent of this one. And this is Ellenisia, also by Penhaligons. And this one is beautiful. It's a perfect like summer, spring, warm weather type of scent. It's very feminine, very refreshing. I have been loving this. And this is also a travel spray. And then there's a decant of Cairo. It's very sharp, very strong. Frances said she wasn't a fan of this one either. And this is the Equinox Bloom, a citrusy, uplifting type of scent. I've reviewed this on my channel and I absolutely love it. And thank you again, Frances. Thank you for these beautiful samples, the hat. The first fragrance I'm going to talk about is Terracotta from the House of Galon. And this is another one that Frances sent me. She DM'd me. She said she saw my comment on another YouTuber's channel where I mentioned that I couldn't find a full size of Terracotta because it is discontinued. It's nearly impossible to find. Though they had the small sizes of it, like travel sizes of it on FragranceNet. I'm not sure if they still do, but I have been wanting the full size bottle. I love the bottle. I'll take it out. And Frances said to me, "I will get it for you. They have them in Canada. I will get it for you." And I really didn't want her to go through the trouble. I'm going to treasure this fragrance. This is so special to me because it came from you, Frances. This is very near and dear to my heart. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I love you. I'm going to put a link to Frances' channel down below so you guys can check her out if you're not following her already. She's wonderful. She has a great fragrance channel. She also talks about makeup, skincare, Beauty. Yeah, this is what the bottle looks like. It's the Eau de Parfum. And I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Yeah, this is Terracotta Le Parfum by Galon. I'll go ahead and read the notes to you. The top notes: get tiare flower, coconut, bergamot. In the middle, get jasmine, ylang-ylang, and orange blossom. In the base, you get vanilla and musk. I'm gonna have to spray some on, of course. This is beautiful. This is a solar floral. This is a tropical escape in a bottle. This does not smell suntan lotiony. It's that tropical scent, that solar type of scent. This is very different from anything I have in my collection. I do have those beachy tropical fragrances. This one stands apart. This one is very sophisticated. And when I close my eyes, I just picture myself on a tropical vacation. It's performing beautifully on my skin, and I will be getting a lot of use and wear out of this. I'll douse myself in it. Again, this is Terracotta Le Parfum from the House of Galon. The next fragrance I purchased is Alien Oh Sublime from the House of Mugler. This is a flanker to Alien. I love this bottle. I love how it has this gradient effect. It's so pretty. In the top, there's lemon, solar notes, mandarin orange, and galbanum. Middle, there's jasmine, tiare flower, orange blossom, heliotrope, cherry blossom. Base notes, there's cashmere, white amber, vanilla, and vetiver. So what does this smell like? This definitely has the original Alien DNA, but it's a lot more subdued. If you don't like Alien because it's a little bit too much, too strong, if it's like too indolic, too much in your face, too strong, you might like this one because this is really toned down. It's definitely there. The Alien DNA is definitely present, but it has so much more. It's very citrusy, it's very uplifting, it has that Vichy tropical vibe to it from the tiare flower, which I really appreciate and enjoy and love. I love this. It almost smells like there's this fresh iced tea note. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. It could be the citruses, associating it with like a cold drink, but it's so refreshing. This performs really well on my skin. This performs pretty much like the original Alien. Not the very original, but the reformulated Alien. I know that the original is even more beast mode. To me, the reformulated one is good enough of performance. I think it's great. I get so much lasting power. I get such a beautiful sillage. I get crazy projection. So this one performs just as well. It's absolutely stunning. It's wearable. It's great for every day, for any occasion. You're not going to choke anybody out with this. It's a very pleasant, mild, but not mild in strength. It's just a toned down Alien. And I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I'll be dousing myself in this all summer long. Again, this is Alien Oh Sublime from the House of Mugler. The next fragrance I have here is Eau De Soleil Blanc from the House of Tom Ford. I've been wanting the Soleil Blanc, and I have the dossier version of that one, so I decided not to spend the money because that gives me the same vibe. But I went ahead and got this one because this one actually sounds more complex and more interesting. This has top notes of bitter orange. There's neroli, citron, bergamot. There's a note of pistachio in this. There's cardamom, petitgrain, pink pepper, caraway. Middle notes are tuberose, Tunisian orange blossom, ylang-ylang, jasmine, galbanum. Base notes are coconut, vanilla, tonka bean, amber, and benzoin. And this has everything but the kitchen sink in it. The pistachio note in this really intrigued me because I do love a pistachio note in my fragrance. Opening is very citrusy, very bright, very crisp from the bergamot, the lemon. It's aromatic, it's bright, it's crisp. I do get that nuttiness in here. I pick up that pistachio nuttiness. And this dries down to a very sweet, creamy coconut scent. It's very decadent, very luxurious. It smells gourmand. It's like an edible dessert type of coconut. So it goes from being very citrusy to very sweet, smooth, very creamy, coconutty. So it's very nutty. You have pistachio, you have coconut, and it's nutty, which does give it a depth. It makes it more interesting than just your citrusy freshie, in my opinion. It smells like a luxury beachfront resort. I imagine walking into this luxurious resort and people around me smelling like this, the air around me smelling like this. It's a very classy, elegant, luxurious take on the summer beachy fragrance. This smells opulent, it smells decadent, it smells like a very beautiful, put together, rich woman vacationing on the coast of Amalfi. It's so bright and happy. I have surprisingly been getting good performance with this. This stays on my skin for a good 7 hours. The projection is not there. It does become a skin scent within about an hour, but I still get wafts of it throughout the day. And it's there, it's present, I can smell it. I'm happy with this performance. I can always throw this in my bag and just reapply it. This will be perfect to wear to a beach, to a daytime event, maybe a daytime wedding if you're going as a guest, or brunch. It's a perfect fragrance for every day in the summer heat. Eau De Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. The next fragrance I picked up is called Lexus Caresse de Roses by Nina Ricci. The bottle looks like so. I really like it. I like these gold chains. I think it's really pretty. The nose behind this fragrance is Francis Kurkdjian himself. On Fragrantica, I read reviews where people were saying that this is a dupe for A La Rose by Mason Francis Kurkdjian. So he's been known to make fragrances that are similar from ones in his house. I'll go ahead and read the notes. In the top, you get pear and bergamot. Middle notes are Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, peony, lily of the valley, and raspberry. Base notes are white musk, violet, patchouli. It's very green. You do get those green nuances. It's very crisp. It's very fresh smelling. It reminds me a little bit of Flora Botanica, but without the mint that you get in the Flora Botanica. It smells very clean. And I feel like this is ideal for warm and hot days. I think this is classy, very refined, very daytime appropriate type of scent. That it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's clean. You definitely get the rose as two types of roses, and they are very present. You do have to like rose fragrances to appreciate this, but it is very green, which I was a little bit surprised about. And like I said, it does give me the vibes of Flora Botanica. I have never smelled A La Rose by Mason Francis Kurkdjian, so I can't speak to that. And I think the sillage is so beautiful on this because I'll come back to the spot where I sprayed it or where I was and I smell it. It just gives off such a pretty sillage. And I love this fragrance. It smells really good. This is perfect for brunch, for a day out, for running errands. This is not like a sexy type of fragrance that you would wear out on the town at night. Although you could, of course, but this just gives me daytime vibes. Maybe going to the park, maybe going to brunch. This is Lexus Caresse de Roses by Nina Ricci. That concludes my haul for today. Please let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this haul. If you tried any of these, own any of these, what you think of them. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here soon. Take care.